Julian, back here at San Diego Comic-Con. Who do we have here today?
I am Dennis Heaton. I'm the creator and showrunner of The Order.
Shelly Eriksen, head writer and an executive producer on the same show. What? I know. What?
Looks like I'm about to have all my questions answered right now.
You can try.
I will try my best. Now, what was the casting process like for The Order?
The casting process was a very, in a lot of ways, it was a very fast process. Like, we found Jake Manley for Jack after, doing casting sessions in Vancouver, Toronto, and L.A., and it was just one of those moments where you see it and you're like, that's the guy.
And then with Sarah, it was very much the same thing. Dennis had worked with her before, and we just knew she'd be the right choice for Alyssa. And then you just start finding all these gems. I mean, there's a lot of YA and younger cast shows being shot in Vancouver, and so there's a lot of talent there. Yeah. We did luck out completely.
Yeah.
Other than Vancouver, was there other filming locations that was considered?
No, it's always been Vancouver. That's that's home base for me. It's where Nomadic's been shooting a lot of stuff, and when we started putting the package together, it was just, we're going to film here.
Yeah.
And for the season finale of The Order, for season 1 finale, were there other ideas you had in your head that you did not put on screen?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, the original ending, we had a whole original ending that involved like a lot of different carnage and an entirely different kind of reveal. And by the time we got to the end of writing episode 10, we had found that, the story wanted to go in this different direction, and we were like, this is the direction we need to go in. And that's...
We did like a big pivot. We'd broken one version of it, and then we just thought, that isn't where this show wants to end up.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite horror movies?
Some of my favorite moments?
Horror movies.
Oh, horror movies. Oh, dude. The Thing, pretty much anything by John Carpenter. The Thing, Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, the original Frankenstein, Cronenberg's. Oh my God, Cronenberg's The Fly, Shivers, The Brood, Carpenter, Cronenberg, Romero, Larry Cohen, Q, The Winged Serpent.
This could go on for half an hour.
Yeah,
so
seriously,
this is like everything horror. He could write a book.
Yeah, but I won't.
Yeah.
Probably not today, but maybe in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, maybe after the show's done. Yeah.
Any funny Sarah Gray stories?
Any funny Sarah Gray stories? Sarah Gray, like Shelly said, the first time I cast Sarah Gray was on a police procedural in Canada I did called Motive. And I brought her in to play a Nancy Drew kind of teen sleuth, because it had always been my dream on the show to do an episode where there's a teen trying to solve a mystery, like, Nancy Drew or Veronica Mars, and then ends up getting murdered because of it. So the first time I ever worked with Sarah, I murdered her.
I have no funny Sarah Gray stories that I'm going to share, because she swore me to secrecy.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Episode 8 is actually my favorite. What was the thought process of putting that episode together?
Oh, man. Thank you for that. Episode 8, we write the episodes in blocks. So 7 and 8 were very much a package together. And so what we were talking about at that point was, we needed the characters, to get to an emotional place with each other, by the end of that episode. And we needed them to go, how could we get them there? So we always started from what's the character's emotional journey, and then what's the best horror movie story to sort of tell that story through. And so that's where it starts.
What was it you liked best about 8?
The entire directing, the cinematography, and all the scenes.
And what was it you responded to most about the story?
Say that again, sorry?
What did you respond most to about the story?
Well, me and my girlfriend was watching it. We was like, We love this freaking episode.
We love this what?
We love this freaking episode.
Yeah. No, it's that block is one of my favorites as well. So I'm with you.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wish we had more time.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah.